सोच में सकारात्मकता लाएं, जीवन को बेहतर बनाएं। मनोदर्पण पर कॉल लगाएं, मनोबल अपना और बढ़ाएं। मनोदर्पण पर कॉल लगाएं, मनोबल अपना और बढ़ाएं। चलो आज ही प्रण ले हम, मानसिक स्वास्थ्य सुधारे हम। चलो आज ही प्रण ले हम, मानसिक स्वास्थ्य सुधारे हम। मनोदर्पण के काउंसलर से परामर्श पाने के लिए डायल करें टोल फ्री नंबर 844-844-0632। नंबर एक बार फिर सुने 844-844-0632।
Namaskar. I'm Harpreet Kaur and I welcome you all to our live and interactive session Sahyog. Sahyog sessions, as we all know, are it's a result of a beautiful initiative of Ministry of Education as a part of Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan for providing psychosocial support to parents, teachers and students across the country. You are watching this live and interactive session on PM eVidya channels from 6 to 12 and also on our YouTube channel NCERT Official. The topic that we have taken up today is lessons from physical education for psychological well-being. We all know that mind and body are connected, and of course in a healthy mind, of course, or you say as a vice versa, in a healthy body resides a healthy mind, and healthy mind of course results in a healthy body. And how actually we're deriving some very important lessons from these. We will discuss that in this session, and if you want to participate, you can call us, message us and email us. We have two phone numbers for you. The first number is our PM eVidya number, which is 8800440559. We also have a national tele helpline number for you, and that is 844-844-0632. You can call the counselor on this number. You can speak to the expert and you can just get your doubts cleared, and you can get the solution to the problems that you might be facing as a student, as a parent or as a teacher. And now to have a discussion on this very important topic, we are joined by two experts. So let's welcome them. We have with us Dr. Rahul Chaudhury. Sir is a practicing counselor. Sir, namaskar and welcome to the session.
Namaskar, madam. Good evening.
Good evening. We are also joined by Dr. Ketul Kumar. Sir is assistant professor from RIE NCERT Bhubaneswar. Sir, namaskar and welcome to the session.
Namaskar and Jai Hind to everyone.
Right, Jai Hind, sir. And now we all know that this topic is quite interesting. So now let's delve deep into it and try to understand more about it. So Rahul sir, I have this very first question for you. We're talking about mental well-being and psychological well-being. So what do we understand by psychological well-being, first of all? And secondly, why it matters so much when it comes to school students?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, psychological well-being refers to individual overall emotional health and functioning. It encompasses how an individual feel, he behave and think.
Okay.
It have basically two dimension. First one is emotional well-being, जिसमें कोई भी individual he experiences about the positive experience and how to manage that negative emotions. And the another direction is psychological functioning, जिसमें जो है एक इंसान को they have a sense of purpose, autonomy, self-acceptance and so on. So basically the key aspects of psychological well-being are actually 6 key aspects are there. First one is self-acceptance. This is basically having a positive attitude towards oneself. एक इंसान जो है एक बच्चा के दृष्टिकोण से अगर हम बोलेंगे तो he must accept what is his strength and what is his weakness. The another one is positive relationship. That is related to maintaining healthy and supportive relationship. Autonomy, जिसमें जो है स्वतंत्रता, आत्मनिर्भरता, इसका बात किया जाता है. Feeling independent and self-reliant. The fourth one is obviously environmental mastery, जिसमें है feeling competent and able to manage one's environment. The next one is purpose in life, जिसमें बात किया जाता है having goal and a sense of direction of life. हर बच्चा वो करना क्या चाहते हैं, वो किस दिशा में जाना चाहता है, इस का एक ब्रीफ मतलब भावना बच्चे के अंदर होना चाहिए. एंड द लास्ट वन इज पर्सनल ग्रोथ, that is basically feeling a sense of ongoing development and self-improvement. And then next, focus to the next question, madam. The next one is why this is important for school students.
Yes.
The first one is academic performance. Because the psychological well-being of the student have direct impact with the student ability, the student focus, how they focus. The next one is emotional resilience. इसमें बच्चा सीखते हैं हाउ टू कोप विथ चैलेंजेस, सेटबैक, स्ट्रेस, और जो है इसमें बच्चा ये करते हैं, अडेप्ट करते हैं अगर नेगेटिव जो है, क्योंकि ऑल दीज आर पार्ट ऑफ लाइफ, अगर नेगेटिव या डिफिकल्ट एक्सपीरियंस आए, हाउ टू डील विथ इट. The third one is social development. So this basically speaks with how to build positive relationship with the peers, the teachers, the family, the society, all these.
Right.
The fourth one is behavioral outcomes. Behavioral outcomes, it basically aggression, substance withdrawal, ये जो बच्चों के मन में आता है
जी,
तो इससे कैसे मेंटल हेल्थ को, मेंटल वेलबींग को प्रमोट करना होता है. ठीक है, तो इसके लिए जो है स्कूल का एक रोल बनता है, तो जिसमें जो है बच्चा अपना फोकस बना पाए, अपना एकेडमिक के प्रति, अपना लाइफ के प्रति बच्चा अपना मतलब फोकस्ड रहे. द फिफ्थ वन इज प्रिवेंटिंग लॉन्ग टर्म इशू. एक्चुअली कोई साइकोलॉजिकल डिस्टर्बेंस अगर आता है तो टीचर इसको सबसे पहले फील कर सकते हैं. तो इसमें अगर अर्ली फोकस, कुछ अर्ली इंटरैक्शन किया जाए, बच्चों को काउंसलर के पास भेजा जाए, उससे अगर डायरेक्शन मिले, तो इसमें जो है लॉन्ग टर्म मेंटल हेल्थ इश्यूज को अवॉइड किया जा सकता है. और लॉन्ग टर्म में जो है बच्चा का जो क्रॉनिक मेंटल हेल्थ जिसको हम बोलते हैं, उससे मतलब अवॉइड कर सकते हैं. The sixth one is overall quality of life. Obviously, students with strong mental health, who have a strong mental health, they enjoy their school experience and maintain a balanced life. And the seventh one is impact on the society. Obviously, the student who is psychologically strong, he must be productive, compassionate, responsible to the society. So, अगर मिला जुला के हम बोले तो ये है कि promoting psychological well-being is not just addressing the difficulties. फैमिली, स्कूल, सोसाइटी, सबका एक रोल बनता है, सब मिल करके पॉजिटिव एनवायरनमेंट बनाना है. So actually, if we invest in student psychological well-being, it will make a healthier, happier, and a productive tomorrow. So the role of school is very crucial in this regard.
Right, sir. Now that we have understood, what psychological well-being is and how it is so important for the students, and that is why, we must have regular periods also of having some kind of physical activity so that we can cope up with the stress that is created due to studies, peer pressure and whatnot. Now, Dr. Ketul, I want to ask you that regular physical education is extremely important because, of course, it helps you keep fit, and it also contributes to stress coping mechanism in students. What do you have to say about it? How it works?
Okay. First of all, let me clear. Physical education is not all about theory classes. Physical education also consists of sports and physical activity.
Yes.
So, dear students, when you are involved in regular physical activity, just like aerobic activities, we can say like swimming, running, brisk walking or cycling. In that case, our hypothalamus and pituitary gland releases endorphins, and these endorphins are known as natural painkiller or natural mood lifters. So, dear students, my recommendation, please spend at least 30 minutes daily to physical activities. In physical activities, you can do anything like back training, apart from that strength training, apart from that yoga, aerobics classes, it's up to you. Second thing, we have PE classes, and PE classes are all a structured routine in which you have to spend at least 40 minutes or 1 hour in a session, and these are structured like you have to spend 10 to 15 minutes in warm-up session, and 30 minutes is your main workout, followed by your stretching session, And these structured routine help a student to inculcate discipline. And discipline and time management is very important for students, because in the last time, a student gets stressed about their exams and all.
Yes.
So when you are involved in physical activities and sports, it help you in time management as well as reduce your stress.
True. So I also now I want to ask Dr. Rahul that, you know, since we have also understood that it is very important to get involved in the physical activity and not just receiving the education, I'm sure the teachers play a very important role over here, right? So Dr. Dr. Ketul, would you like to add something to your answer?
It's fine.
It's fine. All right. So now, Dr. Rahul, I want to ask you that what is the role of teachers in school to improve the psychological well-being of the students, you know, when we connect it to the physical activity?
Obviously, madam, the teacher plays a pivotal role in this regard. Actually, they extend the the influence of a teacher extends beyond academic institution. They actually they guide in shaping the emotional, social, and mental development of young students. So, teacher may help in several dimensions. Let me explain it one by one. The first one is creating a supportive and safe environment. A positive school environment, obviously, it helps in reduces the anxiety and stress of students, making a student more open to learning and developing social connections. And the second point is fostering positive relationships. When students feel they are cared by their teachers, it boosts their self-esteem and reduces feeling of loneliness. The third one is providing emotional support. Teacher can help students navigating emotional challenges. For these, they can offer encouragement, empathy, understanding. So इसमें होता क्या है, बच्चों का जो stress, anxiety, इसका जो main कारण है, a teacher can feel it, and teacher can help address these emotional issues with the students. And the fourth one is fostering social and emotional learning. So this is basically teacher can generate skill of self-awareness, social awareness, responsible decision making. So teacher can create these senses among the students. This is very important for a good physical well-being of the student. The fifth one is encouraging physical well-being. What about Ketul sir? He's talking. So a student, each and every student should be encouraged to engage in physical activities. That is important because that helps the students improve their mood and reduce their stress. The sixth one is obviously a balanced approach to achievement. बच्चों को सिखाना है how to balance with their curricular activities, their co-curricular activities, their personal time, how to make a balance. So a teacher can help a student in this regard. तो इसमें होता क्या है, इसमें जो positive impact है, a student may make some realistic expectation, and constructive feedback from the teacher is very important. So a mistake is a part of natural life. So obviously a student should get what actually एक realistic expectation उसके अंदर होना चाहिए. The seventh one is teaching coping skill. Each and every student should learn how to deal with stress, anxiety, depression. So mindful exercises, relaxation techniques, time management skills, these should be taught to each and every student, and this could be guided by the teacher. Building resilience and positive attitude. So obviously nothing to say about it, because positive attitude is very important for the for a student to get success in life. And a teacher, his role is very important in identifying the early sign of psychological distress. Because एक बच्चा घर में पिता माता के अलावा इसको सबसे करीब से ऑब्जर्व जो करते हैं वो टीचर. तो टीचर कैन हेल्प इन दिस रिगार्ड. अगर इट कैन बी आइडेंटिफाइड वेरी अर्ली, then he or she should be guided in a proper manner to to get out of it. So the role of teacher is very important from multi-dimensional angle. अगर देखा जाए तो हर एंगल से बच्चों का अगर ओवरऑल मेरा हम लोगों का एम रहेगा to develop the physical well-being. Role of teacher is very important in this regard.
Right, sir. Thank you so much for your answer. You're right, because teacher, of course, you know, he or she understands the student, identifies the problem, and plays a great role when it comes to diagnosing the early symptoms of any forthcoming situation in a child or a student. Now, Dr. Ketul, I would like to ask you that we're talking about, of course, physical activity, physical education. There are a lot of techniques that help us to cope with the stress. Do you think that incorporating mindfulness and relaxation techniques in physical education curriculum enhances overall psychological well-being of the students or anybody who's practicing that?
Definitely it will help. So let me tell you first what is mindfulness. Mindfulness are those exercises, basically practice of being fully present, in which you are aware about your surrounding, your movement, your feelings, your thought, your judgment. Whatever is happening around your surroundings, you are knowing everything. It is just like we can say that meditation.
Right.
It is used as interchangeably as meditation, but it is a dynamic process. In mindfulness, you can do like even you can do when you are walking, when you are sitting, when you are sleeping, in that case as well. So when you go to the next slide, you will see what are the mindfulness practices which I will recommend to dear students, like meditation, which is part of mindfulness. Apart from deep breathing, it means you have to inhale your breathe deeper. It means deep inhalation you can do. Apart from mindful eating means slowly you have to eat. Apart from that, mindful walk, slowly walk and get aware around your surroundings, what is happening, like birds are chirping, sounds are coming, you are aware of everything. And last is yoga.
Yeah.
These are the mindfulness practices students can do at your home and when you are free. Apart from that, when you are do like mindfulness exercises, it improve your attention. Apart from that, concentration. And basically we are talking in this session about stress. So concentration and attention can get you rid away from the stress as well. Next is meditation helps students become more aware of their emotion. They can develop better control over their reactions. Then you do mindfulness practices. Let me talk about how mindfulness and relaxation techniques can enhance your overall psychological well-being. So relaxation techniques promote better sleep. Actually, when you are feeling stressed, but during sleep, our pineal gland releases melatonin, and melatonin, which controls our circadian rhythm, 24 hour. It is like wait and get cycle, which controls your whole body. So proper sleep is very much important to get relief from stress. Next is when you are doing mindfulness fosters, like it will help you get aware about yourself, like self-awareness. It helps students understand their thoughts, feelings and behaviors, whatever going inside his body or mind. And there in recent studies or research, has already shown that when students are practicing mindfulness practices, it can reduce the symptoms of depression and anxiety.
Right, sir.
So these are
So thank you so much for sharing those insights with us. Yes, you know, sleep is extremely important. Proper sleep nowadays, you know, of course, students have increased screen time, not just for studying purposes, but also as a distraction for them, which also hampers their sleep. And by practicing meditation, mindfulness, you can actually relax yourself, calm your nerves, and be ready to concentrate and work properly, be it studying, doing any activity for that matter. So it was indeed a fruitful discussion, and I would like to thank both my experts for their contribution to the session. We talked about lessons from physical education for psychological well-being. Dr. Ketul, Dr. Rahul, thank you so much once again for your inputs.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, NCERT.
Thank you. And now we are wrapping up the session Sahyog here. Let's take a quick look at the schedule, what's all coming ahead for you. Here is the entire list of programs that you've been watching since the day. And of course, you can watch these programs on our YouTube handle. In a short while from now, you can watch a session on school leadership development. With this is me, Harpreet Kaur, taking leave of you. Namaskar.